Kia ora, I'm Dee and welcome to today's Makerspace. As you can see, we're in the kitchen today, so that means we're doing some science. We're going to be looking at some colour and the density of liquids. So I've got 4 plastic cups here, which I've numbered each of them, just so I don't lose track of how many spoonfuls of sugar are in each. So we're using a dessert spoon here. We're going to put one heat dessert spoon into number 1. To number 2, we're putting 2 heat dessert spoons. You might need an adult to help you with this. So 3 spoonfuls of white sugar in number 3 and 4 heaped spoons of sugar in number 4. So for the next step we are using hot water, so please make sure you have adult supervision or help. So I'm going to add 1/8 of a cup of hot water to each. And now we're going to give each of them a stir until the sugar dissolves. Now what we're going to do is add our food colouring. So we're going to add the blue to number 4, so just 1 drop. The green to number 3. The yellow to number 2. And the red to number 1. Make sure when using food colouring you get an adult to help because it can be very messy. And give those a good stir. Make sure you give your spoon a wash in between stirring. Now it's time to put everything together. Okay, so here we go. First of all, we're going to start with, we're using a plastic spoon here. 1 plastic spoonful of the blue. We'll try another one. We've poured that in quite carefully. We'll set that aside. And then we use number 3, our green. Give that another little bit of a stir before we try and place this on top. So I'm just going to angle my glass a little bit and see if we can just pour it in along the side of the glass. Just put in another one. You can see that's starting to work, which is great. Then we're going to put in our yellow. If we had access to all the things that we would have in our classroom or in our science lab, we would be using a pipette or a syringe, but we don't have those sort of things at home sometimes. Now I'm going to add the yellow. Running that down the side of the glass. Just so it goes in slowly. I'll put a bit more of that one in. I'll use the rest of this one so we can see that contrast. And the last layer we're going to put in is our red. So this is the least dense of the solutions, and it should sit on top. As you can see, we're having a pretty good result there. Just going to carefully tip in the rest, just against the side of the glass. And there we have it. It's not a bad effort. So our science there was testing the density of the solutions.